behavioral principles behind increasing expected behaviors and decreasing problem behaviors. So I've got 6 principles listed here that can be found on PEP's website in regards to the principles that I'll be talking about. So 1, behaviors serve a purpose. Like I mentioned in the previous slide, all behaviors serve a purpose, even problem behaviors. What Like I mentioned also, the problem behavior has worked in the past or is currently working to either get something the student desires or to avoid or protest something the student wishes to remove. Number 2, something is either present in the environment or not present in the environment, which increases the likelihood that the problem behavior will occur. Number 3, changing behavior. So the 2 strands to complete the behavior plan. Changing behavior requires addressing both the environmental features, so removing the need for use of the problem behavior to get their needs met, and developing a replacement behavior. So this is where the teaching of a FERB, or a functionally equivalent behavior, replacement behavior, that the student can use to get that same need met, but in an acceptable way. Number 4, new behavior must get a payoff as big or bigger than the problem behavior. So to achieve maintenance of a new behavior, it has to be reinforced. Reinforcement is actions we take, privileges or tangibles we give that the student really wants to get, and therefore he or she does the behavior again and again to get that reinforcement. Number 5, number 5, I can't see it on my screen. But the behavior plan must specify reactive strategies ranging from a beginning stage, so prompting the alternative replacement behavior, to a mid-behavior stage. The problem behavior is fully present and now requires staff to handle the behavior safely through an individualized, careful de-escalation of the behavior. This might include specific techniques, calming words, presenting of choices, distraction, and redirection. Each technique will likely be unique to the student. So what has worked in the past is important to discuss. Some staff de-escalate the student better than others, and this should be considered. Preferred staff can come in, once the de-escalation process has come, so they're not a reinforcement of the actual behavior. Number 4, required consequences stage. So clearly written consequences or other team-determined actions because of the behavior are important. Number 6, ongoing communication between all the important stakeholders in the student's life. The behavior plan must specify who communicates with who, how frequently, and in what manner. Two-way communication is important in order for student success, implementation success, and maintenance.